Good afternoon, everyone. You're on the Nevestate channel. I'm Margarita, and as always, we're in Phuket. Yes. Good afternoon, Alexander. In general, you'll find out and see everything now, but let me give you some background. A year ago, we filmed a video right in this spot on the roof of this complex, but of a completely different building. This building was under construction. It was still under construction back then, and today it's a fully completed building. You still have time to get a good price.
Yes, we are in my favorite project, in my favorite area with my favorite developer. This is one of the best places for both investment and living. I think this is a top spot in Phuket.
Let's remind the viewers a bit about the location where this complex is situated.
So yes, we are located 600 meters from Bangtao Beach. In the very heart of the Laguna area, this is a district that has been developing for almost 40 years and it's doing so very well. We'll do our best to show and convey this little piece. The lagoons are not only beautiful, but I also want to convey the vibe of the lagoons.
And by the way, even though you said it's 600 meters to the sea, it seems quite far. But in reality, it's just a 5 to 7 minute walk and you're at the sea.
Yes, but there are many advantages to this project. In this area, besides walking, there are also two types of free public transport. So you can step out of the project to the security post and order a bus. The bus will take you either to the beach or to key points on the tourist route. Or you can just walk literally 100 meters to the pier with the river trams. And it's very romantic to take the river tram, which is also completely free, to get to the sea or to key shopping spots, shopping center, beach club and so on.
Let me tell you a bit, as a resident of this complex, about the advantages that I like. Well, first of all, it's definitely the stunning view. All the infrastructure of the complex is located on the roof. These are the running tracks. This is the pool, place for yoga and outdoor gym equipment. Everything is on the roof and you get to enjoy a stunningly beautiful view. On one side there are the mountains, on the other side the sea, and on the third side there are golf courses. It's beautiful everywhere. Secondly, of course, it's the proximity to the sea. As I already mentioned, it's just a 5-7 minute walk to the sea. Thirdly, it's the accessibility of infrastructure. Everything is within walking distance. There are shops, a pharmacy, restaurants, spas, massage parlors, and cafes. So everything is within walking distance.
Yes, absolutely right. Another very important point, this is the only project in this area. You can find properties at a reasonable price that you can both buy and rent. Everything else here is much more expensive, and that's another reason why it sells so well.
Yes, let's start with the fact that Bangtao, the Laguna area, is quite expensive. An elite area, indeed. And this is the most budget-friendly complex in this area.
Yes, that's absolutely right. Even for me, when I first arrived in Phuket, I got to know the lagoons. I had the feeling that it was very expensive here. And I probably spent about a year trying to understand and get a feel for this area. I just got to this project and realized that it really is a gem in a really, really cool place.
I was really pleased with the quality of the construction. Indeed, it's very well done. Everything is of high quality. Excellent materials have been used. There are absolutely no drawbacks. But the most important thing is that they built it quickly.
Yes, they really built it quickly. And look, there's a bit of context here too. This video is both an introduction and possibly for someone who is currently considering purchasing property. In this project, 3 buildings have already been constructed quickly and with high quality. And right now there are 3 more buildings under construction which are almost 60% sold out. I think by the end of this high season they will be almost 100% sold out. And right now in these buildings under construction there is an opportunity to buy apartments ranging from studio apartments of 29 square meters to 2-bedroom apartments, 60 square meters. We started renting apartments in September. One of the first apartments under our management earned almost 7% per year by December. That's September to December, 4 months, achieving a 7% annual return. And so as of the end of December, we had earned almost 7% per annum from the reservations we had. That's September, October, November, December, 4 months. In those 4 months, we achieved a 7% annual return. I think that's pretty soft, very strong, good.
We analyzed the growth in detail.
The real estate has significantly increased, and even those who entered the 3rd building with us. Here, when we are just before readiness, we have received a good increase. It's around 20% in less than a year, which is a very good return. We filmed that together. These are the buyers who entered just as this train is leaving. They received around 20, a little over 20% in returns. We're talking about percentages and the things, and I really want to discuss the actual numbers. I think that's a really great indicator. Right now we are at the peak of the season. Right now rental prices are at their highest. The one-bedroom apartments that you will see are being rented out. This is a fact that has already happened. Not my fantasies or anything, but a fact that has already happened. According to the figures, about 2.7, 2.8 thousand dollars a month. So that's November, December, January. During those months, these peak apartments are being rented out for almost $3,000 for a one-bedroom apartment of 34 square meters. In my opinion, these are very good numbers.
Tell me, is it possible to buy an apartment in freehold in this complex as well?
Yes, there is leasehold available. There is also freehold. This developer, being the largest on the island, is the most experienced, the very, 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 very best. They can afford the luxury of offering very long installment plans. So you can buy an apartment for 50% of its value here. This means that during the construction period, half of the cost is paid, and the remaining half can be paid over up to 5 years. So in total, the installment plan can be almost like a mortgage, 7 years. And in this case, the return will be higher because the return is calculated on the invested amount. And actually the ability to pay for the apartment. The apartment can pay for itself. So you bought it, paid 50%, and actually the apartment is working for me now. Then it takes care of itself. So it pays for itself through rental payments. So renting it out, earning income, and then using that income to pay off the installment plan. Yes, pay off the installment plan. In about 4 or 5 years, you'll have an apartment that has increased in value for which you paid 50%. That is, I bought an apartment for around $130,000. Now it costs around $150,000. I think that when I pay off the installment, it will be close to $200,000. At the same time, about $75,000, $80,000 has been paid for it.
Well, I also want to point out that sometimes we have exclusive options available in ready-made buildings. So for those who don't want to wait for the apartment to be built, someone might want to start earning income right away. So there are hot options available in ready-made buildings, but they go really fast.
Yes, they go really fast. If you're interested in such stories, just let us know.
I would also like to mention that this developer, of course, has not only this complex, but also more luxurious and upscale projects, and it all depends on your budget. With a higher budget, you can expect higher returns. Developers focus on luxury properties. Great investments.
In general, the main target audience and focus of the developer is luxury villas and 5-star hotels. That's why there are several projects right on the beachfront costing several $1 million. Amazing investments thanks to the fact that these are exclusive offers. Amazing investments. This word has become quite overused for us now, but this is truly exclusive. There's practically nothing like it in Phuket. And because of that, it rents out very well and can be resold quite nicely too. Based on your goal, select suitable properties with a developer. This purchase will bring joy and high returns. Without a budget, you can find options within a single developer. Specifically, with this developer, you can select specific suitable properties. This will be a really great purchase that will both bring joy and provide high returns. This is definitely the case.
Yes, so if you're considering buying real estate for investment, well, actually for living too, it's a wonderful place to live. So, write to us, leave your contact information in the comments. We will definitely get in touch with you and send you the best offers. I hope you enjoyed this video as always. Like this video, subscribe to our channel. You can also leave your questions in the comments about what else you would like to see on our channel. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Alexander, thank you again for your time. Thank you, and until we meet again, goodbye. Have a good day.